welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Lions. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, Eddie Rodriguez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, Dan Hargrove. And we are underway. On the ground to the left, Burns. On to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Val James.
No, that's out.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now Kevin Cooper. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Step off throw to first. James back on a dive. The 1-0. There's the strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out to short. Burns. Toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill, Antonio Guzman. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Digging in, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Back to a breaking ball, just missed right there, and boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 2-2 on the way. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Fish would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Jeff McAtee. In the air, right field, Cooper. In position, and there's 2 away.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, dude. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Play made. That ends the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Clayton Talley.
Yeehaw!
And the lefty with the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. Esteban Cabrera, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Here, what?
Hit on the ground to short. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. So a man at first. Now here's the Marlins DH, Anthony Lawrence. He's got 4 hits and runner on the go. Pitch
That's
misses
inside
in.
ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and that's just foul. Man at second.
Ball high.
That's in there, and it's 2-2. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. On the board first, it's 1 zip. Jorge Urban coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Joel Martinez. Oh, 1 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In the air, left field, Benjamin under it, makes the grab. Throw sails over his head at first. So digging in, Rob Smith.
Two-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That's the ball.
Fall off foul.
Ball.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a bouncer, Carter. Zips it across, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Jorge Urban. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Ball.
That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that one's
that's low. That's a ball.
Ball 2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now here is Forrest Tamonte.
Hey!
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot. These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Fletcher Burns.
Hey! Ha!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Carlos Arroyo. That one fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Dan Hargrove digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Arroyo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, we call that key holder. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. That one way inside. Swing and a ground ball. Carter to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done. Bases empty after the double play. James now at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
In the air to left center. Monty has a beat on it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Xavier Carter. Carter working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Agustin Nunez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Hard hit left side. Over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And now it's going to be Roger Saunders. Out to short. And that is that. On to the 4th. And now for the Marlins, Kevin Cooper. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Comes up empty. On the ground to 3rd. Tosses to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Clayton Talley. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now at the plate, Esteban Cabrera. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball left side. And he beats it. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Lawrence will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one found hard the other way. The 0-1. And that is out of play. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the K. Joel Martinez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Two on, 2 outs. And a strike on the outside edge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now all even up. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Now a chance for Rob Smith. Quick toss to first. Martinez dives back in safely. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his back stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Just misses with that one. Fights it off. You'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Check swing on the 2-2. Oh, we'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Smash to the left side. That ends the frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
That's the ball.
Now this one gets right at the plate. No advance, though.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Benjamin in the box now. Takes strike 1. runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 3-1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Urban.
Well, there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
What you got? The first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Martinez settles underneath it. And that is the third out of the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Damon Rogers.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Rojo batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
No,
and
that's
the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's a ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And he can't make the play. The flip, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. So digging in, Dan Hargrove. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Ball outside.
Swings through that one. On the ground, right side, Gomez Phelps. To first, that's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Val James, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2.
Oh, no 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Forrest DeMonte. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him swinging.
The batter, number 4.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Fletcher Burns. On a line out towards center. And a couple of quick outs. Xavier Carter, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Julius Lopes.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Cooper, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Lopes goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Urban steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. At the plate, Clayton Talley. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Cabrera at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Marlins set down in order. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Nunez. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now the catcher up to hit, Roger Saunders. In the air, right field, brings it in. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. 1 out, man at first. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
McAtee in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to get a big...
And that'll do it. Sam Aller gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off, Anthony Lawrence.
No, that missed. Foul ball.
1-1 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Here's the left fielder, Joel Martinez. Inside, ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, leaping, and he makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Rob Smith getting ready to hit. Up the middle, Gomez Phelps whips it to first, and that is the inning. Derek James on the pitch here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Down the left fielder, Billy Benjamin.
That's the ball. That's down.
Right
No,
now,
that missed. That's the ball.
2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cooper on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7. Now it's going to be Jorge Urban. In the air, center field. Cabrera settles under this one. And there's 2 away. So up next, Forrest Tamonte, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
That
That's
one
the ball.
misses. 3-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edmundo Diaz hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Stepping in, Carlos Arroyo.
Hey! Strike one.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And about front for strike three. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Dan Hargrove. 0 for 3 in this one.
Impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Handles, throws the first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Val James. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Misses
That
just
miss, that's
off
a ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Gomez Phelps settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. New pitcher for the Marlins, Kurt Kincaid.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now it's the shortstop, Fletcher Burns. This one in the air, center field. Cabrera under it. And there's one away. Now here is Xavier Carter. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Nunez. And a swing and a miss.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-ups the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So runner at second, 2 down. Roger Saunders digs in now. Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. Foul off down the right side. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
That's
Nope,
a really
ball.
good take.
In the air out to center. That's a base hit. In comes the run for second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So 2 down. Alonso Gomez Phelps will hit next. Outside.
That's the ball.
And that's
Outside.
ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Go walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And this one could be extra bases. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any.
Xavier Azopardi comes on now.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Next to hit, Jeff McAtee. The 0-1. And it's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Kevin Cooper.
Nope, ball.
That's in for a strike at 95. And now it's even 1-1. That one lifted to left. Benjamin should have this one. Going up and down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tally in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Just
Outside,
missed
ball.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's out number 2. And here is Esteban Cabrera.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. The relay to second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Lawrence, the next up for them. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. As a party, 30 saves on the season, and he was born in Cuba. That's too low.
That's the ball low.
2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to score.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Jorge Urban now at the plate. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
To the right side, James. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Forrest DeMonte. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the ground, Smith. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was an excellent effort on the road, taking 2 out of 3 from a pretty tough club with some good fans in this one. But overall, played really good baseball, pitched well, they caught it, they were able to come up with the timely hits, and that's what you need to do to win a series.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.